Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Jared Bayless. Noel is out there with Okafor. And it's the natural, and it's Rodriguez in at the point. Heat moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Poked loose. Okafor with the steal. Here's Simmons. Pass to Okafor. And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Chris Bosh.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. And maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Now here's Noel. Dishes to Okafor. Simmons passes to Bayless. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Okafor. Tries again, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now here's James. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Rodriguez. And it's Haslem with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The kick out to LeBron. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel with it. Here's Bayless. Good on the triple. Bayless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
LeBron kicks to Bosh. Chalmers against Rodriguez. LeBron right side. Can't hit from in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Rodriguez out to the right wing. Here's Noel. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The 76ers leading by 3. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. No good from Simmons.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Noel against James. And they double up James. Back to Chalmers. Wade outside. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Noel. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got the fast break chance. He kicks it to Okafor. Miami grabs the miss. 1:15 left to play in the first. The drive by James. And the shot falls short this time. LeBron's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Okafor dishes to Bayless. Three-pointer. The shot will not go. Now the Heat take it the other way. James outside. And they double up James. Unhindered, going all the way. And then Okafor slams it in.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
And Chalmers kicks to James. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The 76ers leading by 3. Okafor, high post. The dish to Noel. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Simmons. Defended by Chalmers. Picked by Okafor. Over Wade. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 8 points.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The shot by Wade, wide open. And so the first.
Okay, Miami, now coming into the corner.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up. Ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, James Jones is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Norris Cole. Then there's Allen. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rebounded by Battier. The Heat trail by 5. Jones kicks to Cole. Good ball movement here by Miami. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. For the 3. And it's Cole missing. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Jones over to help. Landry with the screen. And so here is Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The 76ers leading by 7. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Defended by Allen. Kicks it to Covington. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers leading by 8. Rodriguez goes in. Here's Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now here's Jones. Feeds to Cole. Now the pass to Allen. Ripped away. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. Count the bucket. Bayless has got 5 points so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. The drive by LeBron. Wade from outside. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Fires it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wade's got his first points of the night.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Rodriguez passes to Okafor. And it's Miami with the rebound. Haslam's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wade gets the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Back to Rodriguez. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Kept alive. Noel dishes to Okafor. Noel against Haslam. Noel passes to Okafor. Noel up top. He's guarded by Haslam. And it's Noel missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Chalmers from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Chalmers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chalmers against Rodriguez. He dishes it to Noel. And it's Wade with the rebound. To the inside, James. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Bayless. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first half. 76ers ahead. They now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
And what a game for Okafor. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That one steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Noel is out there with the natural. Then it's Jared Bayless. Then there's Okafor. And it's Rodriguez in at the point guard position. Now here's James. Wade dishes to Haslam. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. James kicks to Bosch. And here's Chalmers for 3. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The feed to Okafor. Rodriguez passes to Noel. Simmons dishes to Okafor. And stolen by LeBron. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. Okafor kicks to Bayless. It's stolen by Wade. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Rodriguez against Chalmers. Okafor, high post. 8 points for him. Rodriguez passes to Bayless. And the rejection by LeBron. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. LeBron leading the charge. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. LeBron with it. Working on Rodriguez. LeBron, no good. Philadelphia leading by 7. And Simmons kicks to Rodriguez. He feeds it to Bayless. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Bayless has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Pass to James. 13 feet away. Bosch passes to Haslam. The 3 from Chalmers, and he gets it to go. Chalmers has got his second bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Yeah, saw some things.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Might as well make those adjustments right away.
So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers leading. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Lewis misses. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Henderson, no one around him. But they recover it. Dishes it to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Allen against Henderson. Pass to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Covington's got his second basket. The Heat trail by 11. There's 1:47 left in the third. The dish now to Allen. To the inside. Here's Anderson. He kicks it to Cole. Nobody near Allen. Gets an open look and hits. Allen's got his first points in this one. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Henderson. Kicks to Embiid. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Chris Anderson pulls it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And here's Covington from the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So it's Philadelphia now. Shane Battier missing from long range. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Lewis with it. He's picked up by Landry. Here's Cole. No scoring yet from him.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And here at the end. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The Heat trail by 10. Shane Battier is out there with Anderson. Then there's Lewis. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Jumper off the screen. And another basket for Miami.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
To the left side wing. And here's Covington from the arc. And that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
Over in the corner, Cole. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Defended by Anderson. Feeds it to Henderson. To the wing on the left. And the 3 off target. And now here comes Cole, leading the break. Up and in on the layup.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Timeout called the 76ers. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 9. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. No good from the wing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Wade.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Simmons dishes to Noel. And it's Bayless in the corner. Down low, here's Okafor. Bosch grabs the miss.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
No one near James as he lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of this team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 5. Rodriguez outside. Okafor kicks to Noel. Plays it up and banks it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And here are the Heat. LeBron James on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
James has gone 5 of 12 from the field. Rodriguez against Chalmers. Rodriguez outside. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Bayless. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the 76ers lead by 7. Miami with the ball. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Bosch. And Okafor with the block. Rodriguez against Wade. Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. Rodriguez passes to Noel. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he gets it to go.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Haslem. The pass to Okafor. Another shot. No good from Simmons. And Miami has possession. 7-point differential. Chalmers dishes to Wade. Timeout called the Heat. They're losing by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Allen's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Here's James. Money!
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
From downtown, it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Heat call time here. They're down by 8. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
And stolen by Noel. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win. Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands.
Now Bayless. Here's Simmons. And that falls.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.